Welcome to the part 2. If you want to see how I create this gorgeous glam, this Arabian style, then keep on watching. Back to the part 2. If you made it to this far, then hello. Bake it from the side. It's just gonna make my cheek more sharp and snatched and sculpted, you know. Give me that face. The Huda Beauty blush, it's in the shade Roseberry, and this is such a nice colour. It's got like a bit more pinky there. So let me just grab my blush brush and I'm just gonna dab it onto the cheeks. I don't want to go too crazy with the blush because I just want to add some colour to the cheeks. And yeah, very lightly, and you know, perfect. Never skip your blush. Just trust me, trust the process. And now let's do the eyeshadow. I don't like leave my eye looking like this. It just looks weird on me. But we're going to continue, finish off the eyes. What eyeshadow palette was? It was the Huda Beauty, the Empower palette. And this in the shade Legacy. Just place it under the eyes. So it just makes your eyes more bigger and pop. I'm taking the shade Confident and just give a bit more depth. Just make the eyes more bold as possible. Yeah. Do my eyeliner. I'm gonna have to open a brand new one. This is from Too Faced and this is like my favorite eyeliner, and honestly I will never skip my eyeliner because it's just kind of incomplete, you know what I mean. So if you haven't tried this liner, I highly recommend this liner. So look how fine this looks. So if you're looking for one, this is the one. So it gives that nice sharp wing, and especially the inner corner. So I struggle to do my eyeliner on camera, but I'm gonna try. Okay, honest with you, I can't do my liner very good on camera, so I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to skip it in the video. But this is how I do my liner. So yeah, keep it very delicate, but I'll try. But the problem is the liner is not very easy with the shimmer, you know, like do a straight line and just drag it to the cross. I feel like it's not working well with my shimmer, so I'm gonna have to do with NYX, so because the NYX one just do the job better. So let me just try and fill the liner. So yeah. Okay, I think this liner is doing better. And then do the top. It's a bit hard, I'll be honest with you, filming. But I want to keep it really thin and delicate. So yeah. Taking the Benefit Bad Girl Bang mascara and just cut my lashes before I put the falsies, so it just blends in. So yeah, I'm nothing special about it, but I really like the one, how skinny it is, because it's really easy. Just coat them really well. I cut the top of my lash because I don't do the bottoms. I do that at the end because you know what I'm on about. I'll tell you in a minute. So anyway, let's find some lash. I'm gonna take one of my favorite style from Aisha Makeup. At the moment she doesn't sell them yet. I'm kind of fuming because it was like my go-to lash, but this is the style Habibi, and you know what I mean, we love a bit of drama. So these are the style I'll be wearing. I don't think it just matched my makeup because the packaging say it all, but yeah, let's wear them out, shall we? Okay, I'm just waiting for the lash to be dry so it wants to get tacky. So I'm using the Duo lash glue, and if you're wondering what glue is, it's this one. And trust me, this is the best glue I only use. Right, let's add some into my waterline. I want to try this new product from Too Faced, and this is meant to be a kohl. So I want my eyes to be a little bit more bold and dramatic. Yeah, so let me open. Sorry. How stunning this looks. And look, we want some creamy, so I'm just going to take my cotton pad and just apply it, and let's see how intense the black should. Okay, it's very creamy. This is why I love a creamy liner. Oh yes. This is my eyeliner looking. I'm loving how bold it's getting. Now we just need some lashes. Lashes on. As you can see, it's just bringing the eye together, but we're not finished yet. So I'm just going to dust off this powder now. My Too Faced setting spray, so we just melt the powder in. So I'm just going to spray. if your makeup looks really powdery and cakey, then you need to just grab a fixing setting spray. It will melt the makeup, and trust me, it's going to look really smooth onto the skin. And let that skin dry a little bit, and just lightly dry. And then I'm going to apply my highlighter because that will make it more intense. You know what I mean? And the reason why I didn't put mascara, because when I spray it leaves black marks. That's why I do that after. So avoid it. If you have that issue, do your mascara last. You gotta learn the hard way rather than messing it up, okay? And I have been doing that my whole time. So at least you won't happen to you. Okay, so I think it's starting to set up well on the skin. And prep my lips. I'm taking the Huda Beauty lip gloss in the shade Glassy. I only have a little bit left, so I use it just to prep my lips. So when I apply my lip liner, it's just gonna apply a lot nicer rather than having crossing dry, you know. And I just let it sit for a couple of minutes. You can use any lip product, guys. Any Vaseline, could be lip balm, lip gloss, or plumping gloss. Just use that as a lip prep. And trust me, your lip will last longer. And that's why a lot of people say, how does your lip last longer? Because you need to prep your lips, okay? I'm telling ya. And this is why I don't do foundation on my lip, because it just looks so dry and crusty. And if you want your lip look big and plump, trust me, it's just going to look more juicier. Rather than having a foundation lip over it and then apply it. Just make your lip small. Taking the Huda Beauty Discontinued, and I'm just going something like gold highlighter. So I might just mix these two because why not? So let me grab a brush. Where's my damn brush? Found it. I like to mix these two and just place it on my nose. I want it like a bit of gold. And it's meant to be sunny outside, okay? Because I want a nice picture. Okay, I'm gonna just place it just on my nose. Yeah, she's looking a bit poppy. Yeah, this is what we want. We want these, yeah? Now let's get on my cheeks. Okay, I'm just going to grab my brush and just let me take that excess of that product off it. And I'm doing the same thing. And because I prep my base and I use the same sprays, it just really applies better. And I'm just going to place it onto the cheeks. Now we're talking 2016, yeah? Hello. See what I mean? Like, take a moment. Now the other side. I like to just place it like here. That, my light just died, but lucky I had a backup, okay? That would be disaster. But yes, so as you can see the glow. Now we're talking. Yeah, boom. Now, if your highlight looking like this, just blend it with your brush and just kind of make sure the highlight blends into the cheeks. I definitely need to put my blush a little bit more on because it's definitely not enough. It's definitely not enough, okay? That's why I don't put too much at the first place. This is why you should add a little and then to the end, see if you really need to add more on. And then you know how to balance, because rather having too much blush overdone, sometimes it can be a hot mess, but we don't want to be a hot mess, so we want to make sure it's blend in together so it just makes more sense into your makeup glam. Yeah, you know what, guys, we're gonna have to do a part 3, and I know this video is really long, but I guess we're gonna have to do a part 3. I'll see you in a part 3. Head over there.